Hey everybody, it's Mike here, and it is Thursday, and it's a strange day here in Texas because we have some potentially winter weather coming, and not going to be a bomb cyclone like the Northeast saw last week, but for us, any snow or ice is a big deal, and things kind of go haywire and people go crazy. So I'm actually home this afternoon just in case. I don't want to be out. I can work from home, so I decided to do that this afternoon and not mess with anything in terms of the weather. But what it did allow me since I was here is to get my mail, and I got a whole bunch of mail, but to show off. So if you don't like PSA slabs, you just need to stop watching this video because I have a bunch of them and a couple of bobbleheads too. But I want to first say thanks to the just amazing support and all the comments and everything that everybody's given me on the video that I posted the other day regarding the PSA case that my dad and I finished building, and I put it in the other day. I absolutely love it. It is insane, and I got some labels done for it. I've got some other things to do in the room here to get it ready for another just card room tour video that I'm gonna do hopefully this weekend. Get everything done. I gotta hang some things, and that'll take a little time, and I need my wife's opinion on where to put stuff, so she'll help me out with that. That being said, let's talk about some mail. So anyway, my dad's been just loving seeing all the comments that you guys are leaving, and he's very grateful because you guys know he did most of the work. All right, first I'm gonna go from oldest card to newest, and I've already opened all these like normal, and this is for my 1940 play ball Hall of Fame set registry, and it's a Chief Bender with the New York Giants there, and it's an excellent 5.5. So I got this with my eBay bucks, and it pretty much used all my eBay bucks, but I got a free card. eBay bucks is free, so you might as well get it if you're going to spend the money. I don't spend money just to get eBay bucks, but I'm glad that I get eBay bucks. It allowed me to get a 1940 play ball Chief Bender card, which is I had $80 in eBay bucks, and this was all of it, or most of it. So then I got a card here for my Hall of Fame, just having a card slabbed of a Hall of Famer from whenever. And this is Billy Herman. It's a 1955 Topps, and he's a coach in this card, which I'd love to get him as a player, but it's hard to find stuff for him as a player. And this is a 4.5, but it's a sharp 4.5. And I really didn't pay much for this card, so that's why I went ahead and bought it. So there's that. Now we got some more 1980 Topps. I'm really down to just 3 or 4 or 5 cards at the most that I need, including like Alan Trammell, who just went in the Hall of Fame. So people like that. But I got 3, maybe more, knocked off my list. The first one's a Jim Rice, and this is a mint 9. Next 80 Topps is Phil Niekro in a mint 9. And I know these aren't high-end Hall of Famers, but they're hard to find in high grade because they're not high-end Hall of Famers, and so people don't really send them in. So there's just not a lot of, they're not high population cards, not because they're expensive, but just because they're not sent in very much. Like this one, a Don Sutton. Also a mint 9. I saw these come up and I'm like, I'm not losing these. I don't care what I have to pay. I'm going to way overpay for these, but I'm not going to lose these cards because I just don't see them. And the same was true of this card. The team cards are really, really hard to find because people don't send those in to be graded because they're like, it's just a team card. But in 1980 Topps, they had little pictures of the managers, and those managers were oftentimes Hall of Famers. There's quite a few of them. This is the Tigers team card with Sparky Anderson pictured as the manager. Obviously a Hall of Fame manager, and that's in an 8. That was just a card. I saw it, I bought it, didn't care. I mean, as long as it was an 8 or higher, I wasn't going to be picky and be, wait forever. So saw it, bought it, done. Then I got, with a couple of the cards, I got Don Sutton and Phil Niekro. The guy that was selling them had a whole bunch of other slab cards, and so as I saw some Hall of Famer stuff, I'm like, I might as well pick that up because the stuff was incredibly cheap. So here's a 1981 Topps Carl Yastrzemski in a mint 9. It's for you, Mr. McGillicuddy. You'll like that. This is for all my followers that are Yankees fans out there, which there's a bunch of those guys. 1982 Topps Reggie Jackson in a mint 9. These cards were just taking me back, man, to when I was a kid. This is when I started collecting in '81, so these are all cards that were part of my childhood. Another one for Jay McGillicuddy. It's a 1984 Topps Jim Rice in a mint 9. Then I got a couple of manager cards just because, again, the same guy had them. These were like $1.50 a piece. And then the shipping was combined, and so it was, okay, I'll take a 1988 Topps Sparky Anderson in a mint 9 for $1.50. And I know they're junk wax era cards, but hey, they're Hall of Famer slabs. This one was another $1.50, and it's a mint 8 Tony La Russa manager card. I didn't have a card of Tony La Russa slabbed, ironically, so that was my first one. Then I've decided to start another project. I know I need another project, right? But there's a team for the Rangers called the 40th Anniversary Team, and they have a set registry for Rangers, Hall of Famers, and for the Rangers Hall of Fame, which is wrong. It doesn't have the right players, and it uses their rookie cards, which most of them aren't even pictured on the Rangers, so that doesn't make any sense to me. But the Rangers 40th Anniversary All-Time Team, I think, is a really great representation of all the great players that the Texas Rangers have had. I know you're laughing because it's not like they've had a lot, but they've had some. And so what I've decided to do is build my own PSA set registry. Hopefully I can send it into them and they'll recognize it and create it. But the idea is Rangers 40th Anniversary Team, first Topps card pictured as a Ranger. Because again, they're on the Rangers all-time team. It should be a card of them pictured in a Rangers uniform. And so I was playing around with I already know who's on that team because I have a poster that's going to be on my wall that has the whole team pictured. So I'm like, okay, let's go see if I can find some of these cards and how expensive are they and how easy is it to find them. I already had several of them. Nolan Ryan is a 1989 Topps Traded. I have that in a Gem Mint 10. Several others I can't remember just now off the top of my head, but this is one of the second basemen on that team. His name's Ian Kinsler, longtime Ranger, 40th Anniversary Team member. And this happens to be his rookie card. It's an 05 Topps. It's also his first Topps card in a Ranger uniform, and it's a Gem Mint 10. The next one is a guy that I grew up watching and loved. He was a scrappy player, just amazing. And it's Rusty Greer. Not much hobby love for Rusty Greer because I got this card for like $5. And it's a Gem Mint 10. So this is his rookie card, 94 Topps Traded. So I didn't say it can be Topps or Topps Traded, but their first Topps card in a Rangers uniform. Then my childhood idol, who I really loved growing up as a kid, he was my favorite Ranger growing up, and it's third baseman Buddy Bell. Definitely Hall of Very Good member. And this is his first Rangers card. It's 1980 Topps, and it's a Gem Mint 10. Side note: his 1979 1979 O-Pee-Chee card has him pictured in an Indians uniform, but it has Indians at the bottom on the little flag part on a 79 Topps, but it says traded to Rangers printed on it, whatever date he was traded to the Rangers. But this is his first true Topps card with him pictured as a member of the Rangers, also in a Gem Mint 10. So am I trying to get 10s in all these? No, because there's some older cards that I won't probably be able to afford 10s in. Sorry, don't want to afford 10s in, and I'm just going to find the best grade for the best value that I can find and try to complete that set. So just a little project to show my love for the Rangers. So thanks everybody for watching. Tried to keep it under 10 minutes. Hope everybody had a good time watching my mail, and look forward to some videos that I'm going to be doing this weekend. Take care, like, subscribe, have a good night, and keep collecting.